If it's two people in a situation and they both had to make personal decisions to get into that position together, whatever the dynamic is, business, family, romantic relationships, both of those people have to take self-accountability and not put so much pointing or blame on the other side for why you're in the position you're in. And if we learn how to do that in all situations, everything will be better. And I'm seeing that in my life. Everybody just has to own their own shit. Sure, there are moments when maybe one person is wrong and they have to own up, because both people are not always wrong, but both people contribute based on the decisions that they made. You can never put full blame on another person for how your life looks when nobody forced you to do what you're doing. Usually we turn ourselves into victims when we're just free spirits making decisions that lead us to be in certain positions. So it's nothing more beautiful in a relationship than two people who are able to look at each other and not talk at each other. Because when you don't talk at a person, then they don't have any reason to be defensive. You can't be defensive if you're only looking at yourself. Sure, you might point out something that another person is doing and something that you might want them to do better. But ultimately, if you find yourself in a position, you have to always go back inward and say, what decision did I make that led me to be in this position? Because I guarantee it's always something that you did and they did to both. Now both of you are in a position that you're in with each other. Don't ever fault somebody else for the decisions that you made in your life. It all goes back to decisions. Everybody has decisions to make, and every decision leads you in a certain direction. So you might be affected by a person in your life and they might be doing wrong by you. But if you allow that person in your space, then everything they do to you ultimately can come back to your own decision to have them in your life. And that's where the humility comes, and the understanding that you're in control, even when it feels like you're not in control, or that you're a victim, or that you're dealing with something that you don't feel like you deserve. You let it in your life. And at any moment, your decisions can change the way that your reality looks. So we can treat each other better when we all take self-accountability. Be able to look at somebody that you feel is doing you wrong and still be able to look inward and say, you know what? I put myself here. I put myself here. So when two people approach it that way, there is no problem, because all we have is two people that are acknowledging that they're imperfect and they made decisions that led them somewhere, and that they both just want to do better. They want to better the situation and be better for each other. That's fucking dope. That's relationship building. And that's what I want to see in my life, and I want more of us to be those type of people. Ninja Run, let's go.